Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. Today, guys, we're talking about A-Force issue number 1. That's right, guys. This is straight out of Secret Wars. We got the same artist on this book and the same colors, and I think the same writer. The writer is G. Willow Wilson. The artist is George Malona. The color artist is Laura Martin. The cover is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, Singularity in the background. We see Medusa, Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel. We get to see Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk, Dazzler, and Nico here. And really cool cover, and the interior art is just as well done. Again, it's just bright, nice bold colors, kind of a very light-hearted book because the character Singularity is a very light-hearted character, and you get to feel all the emotions that she goes through. You kind of learned a little bit about her in the A-Force Secret Wars miniseries, and so it's a pretty book to look at. I thought Jennifer Walters looks good. There's like this little spaceship that looks like Slave One, Boba Fett's ship. Again, Jennifer looks nice in this book, the way she should be drawn. And so I like visually, it looked outstanding. I think this is going to be a beautiful book to look at in the future. Would have liked to seen more like 2-page spreads or a pinup page here and there, but there wasn't quite as much. But nevertheless, it was a good book to look at. But what did I think about this particular story? Well, basically, this book starts off in a narration that on Battleworld, there was an island paradise called Arcadia, and it was protected by the women of A-Force. But Battleworld is gone, and along with all the women who fought to make it better, except one. And that one woman is Singularity, who is left in the universe. And so what happens is she's in her world, and she remembers all her friends. And then all of a sudden what happens is we find out that she sees something that was familiar to her. And she winds up seeing that it was actually Captain Marvel. She winds up transporting into her battle station, and she's like, "Hey, Captain Marvel, I'm Singularity. Remember me? I'm your friend." And then Captain Marvel's like, I kind of don't remember you. And she's like, "I don't think we ever met." So Captain Marvel sits there and has her assistant keep an eye on Singularity as this mission kind of unfolds. And this is called the antimatter. This is kind of like the enemy that goes against Singularity. I guess they hurt each other or whatever. They do battle against each other or whatnot. They take each other's powers. And so this antimatter is after Singularity. And when the antimatter comes close to her, she gets desperate. She winds up losing her powers. She winds up, getting weak. And she uses an escape pod from the actual space station to leave. And that space pod winds up going to Earth. Coincidentally, and she winds up landing on Earth, and the next thing she comes closest to is Jennifer Walters, who is also an A-Force team member, and coincidentally they meet with each other, but Jennifer Walters doesn't remember who she was, because everything took place on Battleworld, and Battleworld no longer exists. We don't quite know what happened to Battleworld, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. Well, the antimatter actually makes its way back to Earth and tries to destroy Singularity. But Jennifer Walters, the good soul that she is, kind of understands Singularity is not the evil threat here. The antimatter actually is. So those two actually team up with each other, and they battle this antimatter creature. Well, the next thing we find out is, well, look who comes, Medusa, another coincidence. And the next thing what happens is she blames actually Singularity for her bringing this creature to Earth. And just as Singularity's going to give her a big hug, she's like, "Hi, Medusa, you're my friend to the end." Well, sorry, you're going to get the cuffs and you're going to go to jail. And that's kind of how the issue ended. So what did I think about this book? You know what? I thought it was a good book. It's kind of weird how we have this person that belongs to space in the cosmic universe needing a escape pod to go to Earth, and she happens to land in the same area where Jennifer Walters works, and Medusa happens to come along all at the same time. It's just a coincidence. But, however, I guess it's fate that this team actually forms. Now, we did not see any Nico or Dazzler in this issue. However, we will, I'm sure, get to see them very soon. So I think you're going to need some time for this story to really develop to see where this goes. It has to have a startup point for these teams to get together, for this team to actually get together, and for Singularity to get to Earth. So, I liked it. Was it perfect? Was it a little too convenient that they met? Yes, but I think this, in all, is going to be a great series going forward. Great artwork, great coloring, love the emotions from Singularity, and so I gotta give this one a 4 out of 5 stars. A very solid start to this book. Guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of A-Force issue number 1. Are you picking it up? Are you not gonna bother with it? Who's your favorite character in the book, and are you happy to see an all-female team here? So fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until that next comic book review, check out my brand new old Comic Book Corner old school channel as I review all kinds of old school comic books. And you can also check out Comic Frontline as well. So again, fans, thank you for watching. And until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, guys. Bye.